back to Around the Horn. I'm Garrett Buttrey. We're entering into our final round between Matthew and Sahej. Moving to Knoxville, Tennessee, a big topic on campus has been the potential hiring of Jon Gruden as head coach of the Tennessee Vols. There's been a lot of speculation about whether or not UT can actually pull him in. Matthew, is Gruden even a legitimate candidate for this position?
Is Jon Gruden a legitimate hire? Of course Jon Gruden is a legitimate hire. Just think. In 1985, what was Jon Gruden? He was a grad assistant at the University of Tennessee. Where is his wife? Where is his wife a cheerleader? At the University of Tennessee. Where does he have land? In East Tennessee. And guess what? During the Derek Dooley search in 2010, Jon Gruden was quoted as saying that he would take 4 college jobs: Ohio State, Notre Dame, Florida, and Tennessee. The University of Tennessee is on that list. So, of course, Jon Gruden is going to listen to the University of Tennessee.
Absolutely not. I do not think that Jon Gruden is a legitimate candidate for the University of Tennessee. Currently, Jon Gruden gets $4.3 million by ESPN to sit in a booth 17 nights a week. Not to mention the fact that in college football, there's only 2 coaches who earn more than $5 million, and those 2 are Mack Brown and Nick Saban. You know, if Jon Gruden comes to the University of Tennessee, that he is going to be the highest. He is going to want to be the highest paid college football coach in America.
Well, Sahej, even if that is feasible, would Gruden even be a good investment?
Absolutely not. I do not think that Gruden's a good investment at all. The last time that Jon Gruden coached college football in any capacity was more than 21 years ago, and that was as the wide receivers coach for the University of Pittsburgh. Sure, he's a great offensive mind. He won a Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the NFL, but Tennessee's weakness is defense right now. How do you know you're going to get return from someone who you're going to pay more than $5 million to and has never even been a head coach in college football before? Obviously, he's an upgrade from Derek Dooley. I'm not arguing that. But I'm just not sure that you can pay someone who hasn't been in college football as a head coach and doesn't know what it's like anymore more than $5 million when you don't know what it's going to bring back.
Absolutely, Jon Gruden's a great investment. Just think. For the Troy game, Tennessee had a round ball 50,000 butts in the seat. Well, excuse my French. For Kentucky, 60,000 butts. What's Jon Gruden do? He fills every seat for every game. I don't care if it's Austin Peay next year for the home opener. Tennessee will have those seats filled because of Jon Gruden. And also think, Jon Gruden will bring Tennessee back to national prominence. He's a winner. He won a Super Bowl. So he'll win in college. And just think, there's been a study done, and this is a legit study, that says that if you win a national championship in football or basketball, that inside 2 years, you're going to see higher applications, lower admission rates, and higher SATs. That's a good investment for the university. That's a good policy. Remember whenever news broke last week when Jimmy Cheek announced that $18 million would be going back to the athletic department for 3 years? Guess what? That's an investment. Jimmy Cheek is investing in his academics through athletics. So yes, Jon Gruden is a good investment.
Okay, Matthew, then let's look at it from the other side. If not Gruden, then who could be the next coach of the Tennessee Vols?
Okay. Let's say Jon Gruden tells Tennessee no. Let's say they don't offer enough money. Remember, Jon Gruden, he's a grand slam hire. The best hire you can make. Who's a home run hire? You can still make a home run hire. And who is that? Jimbo Fisher. Jimbo Fisher has a working relationship with Dave Hart, Tennessee's athletic director. They work together at Florida State. Jimbo is from Alabama, so he knows the SEC. And Jimbo can recruit. He's signed multiple 5-stars over the last couple of years, including a 5-star running back named James Wilder Jr., who Tennessee was going after before he signed with Florida State. So, yes, Jimbo is still a home run hire.
Well, I certainly think that Jimbo Fisher is a great pick. If Tennessee decides not to go with Jimbo Fisher, they should definitely look at Mike Gundy out of Oklahoma State. Last year he had the national championship caliber run. They lost 1 game. In the last 3 seasons, he's lost 7 games. Derek Dooley's lost 21 games. He's taken him to 6 bowl games over 8 years. Gundy would be a great coach.
Well, guys, that's all the time we have for today's show. Thanks to both Matthew and Sahej for their input today. And let's be honest, UT should just go ahead and hire Dorian Stiefel as the next head coach of the UT Vols. Well, I'm Garrett Buttrey. You guys stay classy.
Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee.